What is up, guys? Before I start this video, I just want to remind you guys that you could become a member of the Mcdoubles channel, which helps me pump out more and more content for you guys so that I can keep this stuff going daily, all the time. But either way, thank you so much for watching the video. Let's jump right in. What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back again with a brand new video, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Turtle-WoW, a private server that is a Vanilla Plus server that is absolutely 100% unequivocally not sponsoring me, just something that I've seen on the WoW servers Reddit quite a lot, and it has piqued my interest, and so I'm thinking about giving it a solid try. But I want to make sure with you guys that this is something you'd want to watch first, so let's go ahead and go over some of the unique features that Turtle-WoW has to offer. So if you enjoy this video on Turtle-WoW, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment in the comment section below telling me if you want me to play or not. But with that being said, let's jump right in. So first and foremost, you can get all of this information in the description below. I have a link to the Turtle-WoW website, and specifically this specific forum post that I'm on that shows the unique features of Turtle-WoW. So for those of you that don't know what Turtle-WoW is, as described on the top, roleplay PvE vanilla WoW server. So it's a little bit different than what I normally go for, but what they've decided to add to the game is definitely something that I am interested in, especially to get a little bit of fresh air and you know, try to experience something that is different than my regular World of Warcraft experience. So first and foremost, they added some new abilities to some of the classes and some of the races, but only things that aim to keep the flavor of vanilla, not a complete rework of the classes like you see on the previous Vanilla Plus private server that I did a couple videos on actually. So it's a little bit of a different philosophy. Some who prefer a traditional vanilla experience would probably enjoy Turtle-WoW more than they would Vanilla Plus, and those of you that are looking for something a little bit more out there, you know, you might actually still like Turtle-WoW, right? Because there's some really cool stuff, just not specific to the classes or the races. So first and foremost, you have Plainsrunning. For those of you that don't know, this is something that happens on basically every Vanilla Plus server that you see. It just allows Taurens to basically have a movement speed increasing ability that has a little bit of a ramp up. So this is not something that you get at level 1 like you would see in previous iterations or other servers, rather, iterations of Plainsrunning. Instead, what you have to do is get to Bloodhoof Village, which would be exactly right here, and this is something you can actually start at level 40. So you can take a look here. It says all you have to do is go and talk to Clawhoof in Bloodhoof Village, and at level 40 you can start the quest chain that gives you the Plainsrunning ability. This is very, very good. Again, the speed increases progressively from 20 to 40 to 60%, or 40, 60 to 100% depending on your riding skill, which is very interesting because it does still require a regular riding skill to obtain, which is why it requires level 40. And if you take damage while running, you progressively lose speed over time, so it's pretty nice to be a Tauren. We also see some new stuff for classes. We have Disguise for rogues, Khadgar's unlocking for mages, and Holy Strike, which is going to be like a Crusader's Strike for paladins. Now these are more than just slapping an icon on a regular ability, like for example Khadgar's unlocking is not just pick lock, right? And Disguise is not just, you know, the regular version of Disguise that I believe came for rogues in maybe it was Wrath or maybe it was Cataclysm, but they had it as part of the inscription profession. It was a glyph, I believe. What it lets you do is disguise yourself as a targeted mob. Instead, what the rogue disguise does is, as you can see here, it gives you a plethora of different disguises that you can disguise yourself as, which is pretty flavorful, I'm not gonna lie. For Khadgar's unlocking, you'll get something similar to pick locking, but what it does allow you to do when you unlock it by talking to Mcdoubles in the Mage Court of the Undercity or Truvicus in the Mage Tower of Stormwind is the ability to manipulate locks using some special keys and their magical powers. Again, really, really cool and just very flavorful and exactly what I'm assuming people would want from a Vanilla Plus experience. Now, I do want to hit the largest additional features primarily so this video isn't ridiculously long because again, I just want to introduce you guys to the concept of Turtle-WoW. I don't want to shove it down your throat. So again, we have the City Protector PvP system. This allows certain people who do well enough in PvP to become City Protectors, giving them a medal that allows them to teleport to their respective city for their race, becoming a defender of that city. We now have Dishonored Ranks. Basically, what this allows you to do is basically roleplay as a evil character. You get titles. Now, it's entirely, if I am correct on reading this, it is entirely cosmetic. So you get the titles Dishonored, Exiled, Outlaw, and Pariah simply by, you know, killing low-level players, killing civilians. So you're capable of being an evil player, which I think is pretty cool. It gives people decision-making. Now there's some really cool stuff. You have a player-controlled Mirage Raceway. This is located in the Thousand Needles zone, and typically you can just find gnomes and goblins racing 1v1 here, but now you can race the opposing faction 1v1 on this server, which is really cool, and I can guarantee you that if you guys want to see me play on this server, we are doing this, guys, and we're going to beat some people in a race. I don't know, this just seems really, really cool. There's also some unique plans added to the game, and this is just a list of them. You have plans for the Rune Edge, Ironforge Gauntlets, Bleakwood Hue, Ironforge Chain, Thorium Greatsword, Blood Talon, Nightscape Cloak, Dark Spear, which sounds really cool. That's going to be like a troll weapon, Mithril Scale Gloves, Rough Bronze Bracers, and a Pattern Onyxia Scale Breastplate. All of the patterns and plans are sold by NPCs. Some of them are Alliance and some of them are Horde only, but all of the patterns are BOE, so you can sell them to other people. And it seems like there's even some kind of quest NPC for the Onyxia Scale Breastplate. Overall, really, really sick. Now, we also have new professions in the survival skill. This is probably something, if you do use the WoW server subreddit, you've probably seen this. There's the survival skill. Initially was intended to be in vanilla, and they put it in. They give you torches, fishing boats. I cannot wait to do this, guys. Traveler's Tent, which is going to be a way for you to level past the 1x rates, because if you rest in these Traveler Tents for at least 20 minutes, you get a rested bonus, which gives you a lot of extra XP. You can also create bright campfires, giving extra spirit. Now, the maximum skill level for it right now is 150. It is already in the game and is really, really sick. I cannot wait to try this skill. It doesn't seem like it has a minimum level, so as soon as I make my character and figure out how to get it, if you guys want to see me play the server, I'm going to go for this skill immediately, especially because the fishing boat just seems awesome. I want to get on that fishing boat, and I want to start fishing. Yeah, if it's pretty easy to use, pretty easy to obtain, not too resource intensive, you know, something realistic for somebody to use every single time they fish in the game, that's what I want to do. I'm not going to lie. Alright, now we have some roleplay and PvE friendly features. Now, one thing I do want to keep in mind before moving on to those is that they are going to be releasing the Caverns of Time dungeons. They're also going to be releasing high elves and goblins into the game. This is going to be really, really cool. Not in the game yet, though, so don't want to overhype it just in case, but really cool stuff that I would definitely play myself, especially a high elf. Always wanted to play one, and yeah, this wouldn't be any different for me. This would be exactly the server I would want to go to if I wanted to play it. Now, they have transmog. This allows you to change your gear so you can mix up your look. Basically, everyone that plays WoW knows what that is. You have unique barbershop features as well, so you can actually visit the barbershop and get some pretty cool, unique hair colors, which I think is really, really rad. That was something that was not in vanilla, having a barbershop. You also have hardcore mode. This allows you to level at 0.5 XP rates, and in reward, you get a bunch of really cool stuff. Now, there's also a diplomacy system, which allows you to communicate with the opposing faction. There's gardening. This is something I definitely want to try. Now, the way this works is you make it to level 20, and you get the quest, you reap what you sow. This gardening skill allows you to use things like Ungoro soil, seeds, and refreshing spring water to literally grow plants in-game. Yeah, it does actually require the survival skill at level 100 to get started. I want to do this because it just seems like really, really relaxing. Yeah, there's a lot of like extra curricular activities in Turtle-WoW, and I think that makes it very fun for someone like me who needs to mix it up, wants to do different things, especially unique things. Now, we have guild houses. That basically self-explanatory. Now, the way this works seems to be a little bit complicated. You pick a free building in the open world, make a screenshot of the location and its map mark, you give it to Torta on Discord, you can request a scripted NPC, you get an innkeeper for this, you get a repair NPC, you can provide a name and look for each desired NPC, you get a mailbox, you'll get decorations and game objects, a door or a pointer with your guild's name, and you'll get guild reputation papers. Guys, if you want me to join this server and you want me to make a guild, this is the server for it. We can get a guild house going, guys. It would be super, super sick. And all you have to do is have 15 active guild members online at least once a week. Guys, we could do that without even trying. Now, they're also going to be adding cosmetic glyphs. So, for example, the glyph of the Frost Saber for the Alliance allows your cat form to appear as a Frost Saber. Going to be really fun for druids who, you know, they don't get to show their armor, so this is a way of showing your personality functionality or going for a cool look that you've always wanted. So you can use this glyph to shapeshift into the Tree of Life for resto druids who cannot wait to be that Tree of Life form in game but couldn't in the original vanilla WoW. And another really interesting thing on the topic of guilds is beginner guilds, which, as you can see, I am on my Mcdoubles character, level 4 priest right now. I'm in the guild Newcomers. This is a guild you get automatically put in when you make a new character on Turtle-WoW, so you always have some people to talk to and get some help from, and it automatically removes you from it at 15. So you know what? It's a pretty cool little community feature, and I've already been able to use it to pretty good effect on this character, which I very much enjoy. Now, as you can see, I did make a priest named Mcdoubles in the background, so if you guys want to see me play on this server, this would be the character I want to use. You might be wondering why priest. I've played shaman in the past. I've alluded to wanting to play paladin in the past. I've been a rogue player in the past, if you want to count my Ascension early WoW backstab videos, and I've also sort of been a warrior player because I like to play melee so much. But at the end of the day, I've never really played a priest ever to max level in any expansion, meaning they are the only class I have never played to max level. I've even played the brand new classes, all of them, monk, Death Knight, and Demon Hunter, all the way to max level in their respective expansions. So, you know what? I need to do it for Priest, and this would be a really good opportunity to do so. As you can see, I chose Dwarf Priest, which is a pretty good combination to play Priest in vanilla WoW, so, it would be something I'm definitely wanting to do. With all the really cool things that you can see in this server, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it dramatically entices me. Imagine if we had a guild house, guys, and we could all hang out, Every single time you want a place to chill, you don't have to go to Stormwind, you don't have to go to Goldshire, you don't have to even log. Just come to the guild house, chill, repair your stuff. I really do think it could be a really sick community experience, because that's kind of what this server is all about. Now, another really cool feature I do want to point out, Warsong Gulch is open for the level 1 to 9 bracket. And of course, you can stop your experience gain with the Turtle Twinks insignia, as well as Battleground Tabards are free and able to queue you for their respective battleground, meaning you do not have to run to the portal. There's even player versus player bounty boards, which I looked into this and I think it's freaking amazing. As you can see from this picture here, this will end up being a genuine real player that you have to kill. It only counts for the quest if you kill them 1v1. Group kills, as you see here, will not count, meaning I could put myself on the bounty board and I wouldn't even have to worry about being griefed as a result of it. Sick. Targets are updated every single week. You can request to be a target, and on quest completion, you get 1 gold and 250 reputation with Stormwind or Orgrimmar. They're also thinking about adding additional options for this system. For example, perhaps the players with the most Dishonored kills become targets, or the person with, number 1 standing in PvP for the week will have a wanted, bounty placed on them. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I went over the major changes for Turtle-WoW, the real vanilla plus changes. I'm excited for this server. It's already out. You can play it right now. It's not in beta. It's been out for a while with a very dedicated team. I've already played, some of the initial Dwarf Starter Zone, as you can see in the background, and I'm not gonna lie, it's scripted perfectly so far, which you would expect it to be for a vanilla server, considering all the ones that have come out, but it just looks like the devs for this server, they just care. And with all the really awesome features in the game, and what seems like a very positive community from what I've seen on the Discord, which definitely I'm not used to, and you might not be used to either if you come from Project Ascension, I think this might be a really cool place to try to start and enjoy WoW again from a fresh perspective. So tell me what you guys think. Do you want to see some Turtle-WoW on the server? I would love to do it. It is 1x rates, but we'll try to abuse the tent system to get more rested XP and level up a little bit faster. We'll also be doing as many BGs. We'll be doing the guild house literally ASAP if you guys want. What I want you guys to keep in mind is the following. I'm going to put a straw poll in the description below. If you want to see some Turtle-WoW, make sure to vote on that straw poll. Make your voice heard. Thank you guys so much. Leave some comments in the comment section below if you do want to see me play Turtle-WoW, or tell me the reasons why you don't, okay? Because guess what? I'm not going to be mad if you guys don't want to do it. There will just simply be more Ascension videos to come. But like I said, guys, let's get that guild house if you want to see the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. More Turtle-WoW stuff if you want to see it. Mcdoubles out.